Yo, Marty, you got one of those tracking devices for chopping?
You know,
What's up?
remember the talk we had?
Yeah, of course.
Nah, in that talk, what I'm talking about, you said this time around, uh, it's an equal playing field for everybody, including me, and
Yeah.
you and whoever else, right? But yesterday, I want you to know, you changed that playing field for me. You put yourself higher, you put X higher, and you put me way below. And you use me as a stepping stool, you know. And I expected
Stepping stool to what?
so much more from you, and I don't know what to say. John Paul, I'm not surprised, but I don't get why you would do that, you know.
Listen, Marty. I'm not putting you below me. I want you to be part of all this. I mean, there's a reason it was you, me, and X at the skate park.
But the cat was out the bag about how X felt, bro. You know it wasn't a one-off saying this, saying that. You know that, and you stood there, and you watched them all point their finger at me. You watched it all happen, and you didn't say anything.
I mean,
How does
what
that
am I supposed to say?
How does that put me on the same playing field? How would it ever?
If I'm honest, that's X's decision. Like,
Why does that have to be X's decision? You were there too. You didn't say anything. You didn't stand up. You stood by X the whole time. You heard him say it at the bank, right? Sometimes you have to use people as a stepping stool, and that's what he's going to do, and you know that. So how can you just sit there
I
blindly?
mean, listen, Marty. The fact is, I don't think he's completely wrong. I mean, either way, it's solved. I think the problem was, you know, he asked me, do I think this is the group we're gonna make it all the way to the end with, whatever the final, if there's ever a final heist, the casino or whatever. The fact is, this exact group isn't the one I would have gone with.
Okay. So why let them live blindly instead of just telling them?
Well, that's what we said. It's solved now, right? We said, hey, like, chances are you're not gonna be on the heist. If you don't want to be there for it, that's completely understandable, right?
So they're all
I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone.
They're all understanding that, and they all know that Jean Paul says these guys are just a stepping stool.
Yeah, I mean, he said that to them, and they said they're fine with it. So I guess that's that then, right? I mean,
So you're willing to accept that Mickey, Ray, me, Benji, and OTT, that's what we are, stepping stool.
well, if it's up to me, you're kind of part of the heist squad also. But it's not just that. They're willing to accept that, right? It's not like we're trying to not tell them. I think, like we said, like, hey, like, this probably ain't the final heist crew. And they said, you know, we don't really care about being in the heist. So everybody's happy now, right?
Did you tell Benji?
Well, about what?
Just about everything.
No, I think what OT said was right. He just, I guess, just guessed it or something. Only thing I did was ask him what the disagreement was, and he didn't know either. So, uh, after that, I have no clue.
Okay. Well, you know, I'm glad to know where I stand in your eyes. All right.
What does that mean exactly?
You know.
For me, I think it's just separating the heist squad from, you know, just being friends doing business together. And I think we got that. I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, everybody said they're fine with running things how they are, unless they didn't mean it.
You know, I don't know. For someone that sees so clearly, I don't know how you're so blind. You know?
What does that mean?
Man, I hope you figure it out. All right. Bella, take care.
Right.
Take care,
Oh,
Yuno.
you too.